Today, I want to talk about sales. Now, if you want to serve more clients and make more money, then you need to stick around. Welcome to Biz Tips at 9, where I share bite-sized tips so you can start your day inspired and motivated to grow your business. If you're someone who wants to build a profitable business and have more influence and more impact, then you need to treat these daily tips as little mini workshops. Watch them through, get on with your day. My name's Samantha Riley from samanthariley.global, and I help people turn their expertise and their knowledge into a thriving business and be seen and heard as influential thought leaders. Now, if you're joining me live today, please say hi. And if you're joining me on the replay, type replay below because I'd love to circle back and have a conversation with you. Now, today we're talking about sales. Now, one of the biggest problems I hear when people very first reach out to me is, hey, Sam, I don't have enough sales. I'm not making enough money. And the first thing I ask them is, hey, what are you selling? And guess what they say? Well, I've got this thing and I've got this one-on-one thing and If I asked you right now, what are you selling? Sell to me. Would you be able to do it? I feel that most people have the problem that they don't have clarity exactly what it is they sell. When there's someone that's hot to have their problem solved, they just don't know to come to you and say, that's exactly what I need. Now, back a couple of years ago, I was working with someone who, at the beginning of the day, we were, just to back up a bit, we had a full day strategy session. At the beginning of the day, she wasn't actually sure what she was selling. She'd come from corporate, so we were unpacking what it was that she did and putting together a program offering. During the day, we unpacked so much stuff and we got rid of a fair bit of I'm not going to lie, and we put together a program. And by the end of the day, she was so clear on what she sold and the problem that she solved for her ideal client that she sold that product the very next day in a networking event. Now, it wasn't just a $50 product either. It was a high ticket program. It was like $25,000. She sold it the very next day with no website, with no pamphlets, with not even any social media presence, because she was super duper clear on what it was that she was selling and who she helped with that product. So number one, I want you to think, what exactly are you selling? Number two, if you're not making the sale, just ask yourself, am I actually asking for the sale? If you're not asking for the sale, it's very difficult to get the sale. So if you're not making enough sales, I want you to get really clear on what it is you're selling. And number two, I want you to get really, really confident to ask for the sale. Think about, how can I serve my community? How can I help them solve a problem? So if you like this video and this tip was helpful for you today, I'd love you to join me in my free Facebook group, Business Success Community, where I'm going to be doing more in-depth trainings about these topics that we talk about. And I'll also be sharing all sorts of tools and resources to help you grow your business and get to 6 figures as quickly as possible. Please click the like button if you enjoyed today's video so that we know to create even more content about today's subject. Comment below and let me know what questions you have, or let me know any ideas that you've got for upcoming videos. Thanks for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time for another episode of Biz Tips at 9. Ciao, ciao.